Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, nor to worry about the future, but to live the present moment wisely and earnestly. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Be where you are. Otherwise, you will miss your life. What you are is what you have been. What you'll be is what you do now. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. Just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. What is evil? Killing is evil. Lying is evil. Slandering is evil. Abuse is evil. Gossip is evil. Envy is evil. Hatred is evil. To cling to false doctrine is evil. All these things are evil. And what is the root of evil? Desire is the root of evil. Illusion is the root of evil. To insist on a spiritual practice that served you in the past is to carry the raft on your back after you have crossed the river. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. Stop. Do not speak. The ultimate truth is not even to think. The one in whom no longer exists the cravings and thirst that perpetuate becoming. How could you track that awakened one, trackless and of limitless range? Endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes. When you realize how perfect everything is, you will tilt your head back and laugh at the sky. The foot feels the foot when it feels the ground. You, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. You only lose what you cling to. Radiate boundless love towards the entire world. Ambition is like love, impatient both of delays and rivals. Love is a gift of one's innermost soul to another, so both can be whole. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. Just as a mother would protect her only child with her life, even so, let one cultivate a boundless love towards all beings. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. It is founded on our thoughts and made up of our thoughts. If a man speaks or acts with an evil thought, suffering follows him, like the wheel follows the hoof of the beast that draws the wagon. If a man speaks or acts with a good thought, happiness follows him like a shadow that never leaves him. Whatever a person keeps pursuing in his thinking and pondering, that becomes the inclination of his awareness. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Suffering follows an evil thought, as the wheels of a cart follow the oxen that draw it. Remembering a wrong is like carrying a burden on the mind. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Anger will never disappear so long as thoughts of resentment are cherished in the mind. Chaos is inherent in all compounded things. Strive on with diligence. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. Hatred does not cease through hatred at any time. Hatred ceases through love. This is an unalterable law. As the rain falls equally on the just and the unjust, do not burden your heart with judgment, but rain your kindness equally on all. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. If we fail to look after others when they need help, who will look after us? Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to others. Give, even if you only have a little. Life is so very difficult. How can we be anything but kind? We will develop and cultivate the liberation of mind by loving kindness. Make it our vehicle. Make it our basis. Stabilize it. Exercise ourselves in it, and fully perfect it. As rain falls equally on the just and the unjust, do not burden your heart with judgments, but rain your kindness equally on all. Kindness will become the natural way of life, not the exception. Whatever words we utter should be chosen with care, for people will hear them and be influenced by them for good or ill. A tongue like a sharp knife kills without drawing blood. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. If you propose to speak, always ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Like a fine flower, beautiful to look at but without scent, fine words are fruitless in a man who does not act in accordance with them. Speak the only endearing speech, speech that is welcome. Speech, when it brings no evil to others, is a pleasant thing.